Right, big man? What am I doing? I'm speaking to the people, man. So I do self-mastery with ambitious individuals, and the ultimate goal is to master your health, your life, remove the self-doubt, and believe in yourself to become the person you want to be. Welcome back, brothers and sisters. This is day 21 of Rebuilding Your Confidence. If you didn't know, I am on a 30-day journey with you to help inspire and help plant a seed, help remove the limitations that you set on yourself when it comes to stepping forward into the person you want to become, removing self-doubt, increasing self-belief, and just gaining the motivation and the momentum to push forward. Life is for living. Life is for living. And the more you hold yourself back, the more you stop your blessings, the more you dim your light. So shine bright like a diamond, baby. Shine bright. Day 21. You bottle everything up. Bottling things up creates internal pressure. You don't express frustrations. You don't share your worries. You hold everything inside. You stay quiet. Suppressed thoughts create tension, and tension creates anxiety. Confidence grows when you release pressure. Story time. So I used to bottle a lot of things up, you know. It's definitely not uncommon, and especially growing up in a household where communication and expressing your emotions was not normal. And then what I mean by not normal, like I can speak to my mom about certain things, but it was definitely a different situation with my dad, you know. So I've had conversations with friends and other people who have had an open relationship with their parents. And in doing so, it allows them to be expressive a little bit more. They feel like they have someone they trust and they can be open with. And there's no judgment, there's no shame, there's no repercussions of expressing yourself, you know? How you feel, what you're aiming towards, what situations you're facing, what challenges you have. So growing up, it was all like, you must get through school, you must do this, you must do that. And the strong arm of that was good. It instilled discipline, it instilled morals, good values. It made me respect the people around me. But in doing so, I would then be afraid of making the wrong move, or if I was to express myself in a way that was right for me, then I knew there was going to be some form of repercussion. I remember when I was in primary school, and I was probably like 3 or 4 belts in, and I was doing karate self-defense classes, and my dad would take me every week. I would go, it was literally around the corner from where we lived. And then one week or one day, I was just like, I've actually had enough of this. I don't want to do this. I want to play football. I understand why he was putting me in the self-defense classes, because he was like, oh, okay, if my son is going to do football, I want him to get the best. I want him to improve his skill set. I want him to do well in sports, because my dad was a fitness man. He was a music man and a fitness man. He was very, very fit. Rode his bike a lot. He used to do London to Brighton a lot. And he could look after himself, you know. He had as I was growing up, the old man strength, you know, and then now I can handle the old man strength. I've got the uncle strength, you know. But yeah, I remember I turned around and I was like, I don't want to do this anymore. He said, are you sure? I was like, yeah, I don't want to do this. He's like, why? I'm not having fun. I'm not having fun. I don't want to be doing this anymore. Like, I'd rather play football. It's not like I wanted to do something that was not productive in a way, or my understanding of at the time. I just wasn't having fun. If I'm not having fun, I'm not going to pour my all into it. And at the same time, if I continue doing this, I can injure myself. Self-defense classes and doing your gradings and doing your sparring and all of that. I got it, I understood it. It made me more confident, right? So looking back, yeah, it made me more confident. I understood how to manipulate my body. My eye-hand coordination was going up, and it was going hand in hand with football, you know? So he put the effort of getting me to do that. He wanted me to get to black belt, but I stopped halfway. And he said, well, His way of managing that was, you're going to bed, or you're going to your room, no dinner tonight. That's your punishment for finishing what you don't want to do, which is funny, or finishing something that I want you to finish. So you have to remember, from his standpoint, he's like, I'm getting my boy to do this, and he must do it. I don't care if he wants to do it or not. Okay, he looks like he's having a bit of fun, I'm going to be consistent with this, but I don't care if he enjoys it or not. He must complete this thing. This is part of his training. This is part of the life I want to build for him. And then as soon as I turn around and have a mind of my own, I'm in trouble for it. So imagine how that affected me growing up. I've created an ebook that allows you to transform your mindset and your body in 30 days. The main focus behind it is understanding and operating through the 4 principles. Understand yourself. You can't move forward without understanding yourself deeply. What's your current situation? What's your current blockages? What's your current weaknesses? What's your current triggers? And then we're going to move into optimizing your health. Because if you can't control your health, how do you expect to control and change your life? Understanding where you're at with sleep and recovery, your activity status, your nutrition, what are you consuming on a day-to-day basis, and your mindfulness, what's the state of your mindset? Once you can optimize this, then that breeds the confidence to move forward in life. I feel in control. I feel that I can manage things, which means I can manage any situation. And then we're going to look at self-image, self-belief. So once you understand how you speak to yourself, the internal dialogue, what's your belief systems, then you know what is going to trigger you. Makes you more self-aware for you to communicate better, not only with other people, but with yourself. And then we're looking at the last principle, which is goals, action. What are the principles, the objectives, the steps, the process that we are going to follow for us to achieve the goals we envision? So this ebook will allow you to pause for self-reflection, be accountable for what you say and what you must do, and guide you along the path to limitless potential and abundance. So click the link in the description, drop Be Unstoppable in the comments, and I'll be able to send you a link. Be unstoppable, stay dangerous. All the things that we go through at this very moment in time stems from our childhood, our environment. What are the things that we've been through? What are the things we pick up and we take some understanding from? So as I'm telling you this story, it's making me reflect, reminisce. It's almost like a therapy in a sense, because I understood to a degree why he did that. Was he upset with me? Did he feel he did something wrong because I didn't do it? These questions should be answered. But as time has gone on, I've learned on my own how to answer these questions. And I've learned growing up, I wasn't alone in how my dad would operate, because my friends have reciprocated and literally mirrored the life I've gone through and how we communicate with our fathers. Some a little bit more extreme than others, some not so much, you know? So him punishing me because I had a mind of my own, and it wasn't like I was breaking the law. I just had a mind of my own. I didn't want to do what you was telling me to do. And a lot of people in different cultures go through this, especially in, let's say, Asian culture, Indian culture, African households. Caribbean is a little bit more lenient. There wasn't a massive need to be like, you've got to get this, you've got to do that. With each generation, it changes and it adapted and it changes. You must learn your book. That's what my dad would say. You must learn your book. You must do this, you must do that. And as a child, you're soaking it in, okay, but what do I want to do? Yeah, so I was always not a rebel. I think my sister was a little bit more of a rebel. being the first child, they're a little bit more strict on you compared to the younger sibling. They're a bit more lenient because it's like, okay, we've done well or we've done enough with the first child. I think we can pull off the reins a little bit and not be so strict. So yeah, it was a funny one. So I think that added to a lot of why I would bottle a lot of things up, because I wasn't capable, or I didn't learn how to speak my truth. It came with time. And the effects that your parents have growing up is a big factor, because I would communicate a certain way, I'll do things a certain way, I'd maneuver a certain way. My choices would be based on that. So bottling it up is not uncommon, but where does it come from? And once we understand where it comes from, how can we learn from that? Anything subconscious, any triggers, our belief systems, is worth unlearning or understanding, so we don't continuously do the bad things we don't want to do. Do you know what I'm saying? So these things we've got to continuously ask ourselves. We've got a couple bad boys here. Might ask them a couple questions. Right, big man? I'm good. What's going on? Hey? Yeah. What am I doing? I'm speaking to the people, man. I'm a confidence coach. So I do self-mastery with ambitious individuals, and the ultimate goal is to master your health, your life, remove the self-doubt, and believe in yourself to become the person you want to be. You understand?
What's your YouTube channel, TikTok?
Lewis Paris Coach. No, just recording. How old are you?
I'm 16.
Okay. So I'm literally posting every day, and this is day 21. So I'm talking about bottling it up. Yeah. It's not live. Have you ever bottled anything up?
What do you mean?
So any conversations you feel like you held your tongue, you didn't feel confident enough to speak your truth?
Nah, not really.
No?
Nah.
You feel like you're a confident boy?
Yeah.
What makes you confident?
I don't know. I grew up with it.
Yeah?
I got it from my dad.
What did your dad do?
He works in the BBC. He's an editor.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, in a bit, yeah. Take care.
Nice one.
Good journey.
What's your name? Omar. Nice to meet you, brother. Yeah, stay strong. Exactly what I was talking about. It's your parents that have a massive influence on you. You understand? And he said, yeah, I feel confident in myself. I ain't got any issues. Where do you get it from? My dad. And it's not like I didn't get, I wasn't confident growing up. It was just certain situations, certain conversations I would find difficult to express my thoughts and feelings. And it was only when I continuously pushed myself in the hardest way possible is when I understood that I'm not wrong for feeling this way. Yeah, it feels difficult in this moment, but I'm not wrong. Does this person understand me? You know, can we come to an understanding? So we are communicating in a way that makes us feel heard and seen. Yeah. So when it comes to bottling things up, you can only do it for so long. Think about the boiling frog theory, you know? You're sitting in this frog is in a pot. You turn the fire on, it's very, very low, very subtle. But with time, it starts to simmer and you're like, oh, you know what? This is getting toasty. I like this jacuzzi. And then by the time you realize the temperature is too hot, you're starting to cook. It's too late to get out. The frog is now dead. It's been cooked on a slow heat for a long, long time. Yeah, and it also goes into the sense of when you feel a type of way towards a situation or another person and you find it hard to express yourself and you're holding it in, it will come to a point where you will explode. And I've been in multiple situations with past relationships where me holding back, holding my tongue, thinking that if I expressed myself, they would think ill of me or different of me, or if I was to get it wrong, you know? I would assume people would know what I'm saying or thinking, when in reality they don't. They ain't got a clue unless I tell them. They will make that assumption, which then adds to their insecurity or them not being able to trust you or them increasing or gaining anxiety from your situation or from you not being able to express yourself. It's better to say something and say how you truly feel rather than letting someone guess how you truly feel. So be in the realm of honesty and truth and avoid all this guesswork. Don't let people guess. This ain't Star Wars and they're not Master Yoda. They can't read minds, you know? So express yourself, express how you feel, and allow people to see who you truly are. And the blessings will come. Don't dim your light, my bro. Do not dim it. Speak your truth. Speak your truth. So today's action. Write down one honest thought today. No filter, just clarity. Expression reduces pressure. Comment day 21 if you feel as though today resonates with you in some form or fashion. If there's anything that has stopped you from being open with anyone or anything, then put it in the comments. Share your blockages, the limitations you've had, and let's all learn from one another. Growth comes through exploration, expanding knowledge, education, and just trying and failing, you know? So don't feel judged, don't feel ashamed, don't feel embarrassed. We're all going through things and you're not alone. You are not alone. So I hope today has helped you to gain the clarity and the confidence to move forward. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow.